F-Secure has been making world-class computer security software and services for the last 20 years. And a couple of years ago in a strategy creation project, we were exploring new product ideas around family protection. And one of the ideas we came up with was family tracking. And there's a big number of family tracking apps and services out there. Most of these are somehow designed so that a family member can track or almost spy the other family members. And we felt that no one really wants to be spied, no one really wants to be tracked. So we wanted to create an unlike family tracker. And that's in a way how Locky was initially born. One of the drivers actually initially was for the Locky service to be able to create a kind of a sense of casual security service for families having small children that start to go to school independently. Roughly 2/3 of the family internal communication nowadays, it's really about the locations. So are my family members in the right location at the right time? Locky, the service, went live in August 2013 when schools started in Finland, and we started to see the installation volumes to grow. We started to get feedback. People wanted to add extra features to the service. So we continued to develop the service. It was out there on the iPhone, Android phones. Eventually we also developed a Windows Phone application. But then gradually we kind of, from the business development angle, started to realize that we have a hard time fitting Locky with the rest of the F-Secure product portfolio. So then, in the context of the Need for Speed project, we had a discussion with the University of Helsinki team, and eventually came up with the idea that, hey, why don't we open source the Locky, the source code? Because basically F-Secure had no immediate need for the source code, and we felt that this way we could benefit the whole Need for Speed community or even a bigger open source community globally. Locky has now been out there as an open source project for a while, and we've been receiving some requests from individual developers. They've been asking about the project and the future directions. And we're also really happy to see that Locky was chosen as one of the kind of a software engineering student projects in an open academy program run by the Stanford University together with the University of Helsinki Software Factory and some other leading universities, sponsored by Facebook. And I'm really eagerly waiting for something great to come out of that exercise and of the open source project in general, because kind of Locky can provide a good baseline to be used as a research environment when it comes to the small group communication and location sharing, but also it's a great kind of a baseline to be used to build new services, be it free services or commercial services in location sharing. We at F-Secure, we are using open source in our own projects, and we believe also that Locky as an open source project can power new service innovation in the field of location services.